No, the most embarrassing thing that happened to me already happened to me. That was the second time it happened. And, homeboy is so lucky that I don't even know where I got that recording. I really don't remember recording that phone call because I don't. When you think about it, how did I even know it was that guy's number? You know what I'm saying? And then you go back over the phone call, and the guy is so like some of the basic stuff that's just like understood. He's thinking it's crazy. Like he can't even his mind can't even equate to it. So it's not that I'm not saying the guy he's not like capable of it. I'm saying that like where is he at in comparison? And like what are you doing? Like I know it's always in you to just do whatever. I mean, is there like any real like dispute in your mind like a one-on-one fight who would win? No, not at all. Exactly. This guy's out there thinking he's street fighting somebody. He just doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't get it. And then he didn't understand like why you're having to change your number. He doesn't understand why you would call at the same time you called every time for the last 8 years. So he's really misinformed, and he's like, "They're wild stories," and so those are wild stories. Like he's just not something's not being honest with him. Whatever's controlling him, he doesn't even know what's going on yet. And when you think about what you do know, that you don't even want to tell the guy. You know what I'm saying? It's not even. It's more than something. It's already a burden to you. That it just sounds like the typical single bullshit. Oh, I don't care. That's fine. I'm a pussy. I'm scared of him. But because I'm not looking to win a fight. I don't remember the last time we were. When was the last time we ever planned on looking to win a fight? The whole point of it was, just we wanted them to fuck with us. Well, because that was just the end of it. We deal with too many people that, the oohs and ahs of who we know and who we deal with. It's people you watch in movies that you don't even think exist. So why am I being an idiot? What are you fucking doing? Like before I even had to come up north, I'm already a made man. I'm just being sucked in by a child. And you didn't even, you don't even understand some of the basic, like I said, I'm not new to this. And you aren't even in. Like it's just it's just a different echelon level. And so it's really unfair for me to like, get involved on a personal level. And like I said, for what? I kind of caught it. But when I re-listened, they had me re-listen to the phone call, and I was like, he doesn't know anything that he's talking about. Like, and he's on one of those, like, small world, I'm sure in his world he's important. But what do you care? You know what I mean? Like, you're a made man already. You've been a made man for a while. He's gonna have to live with what he has to live with. And I don't even count it as an insult. I don't talk to anybody about, I don't say, listen to what this guy said. Like, it's just known. Like, I have people coming to me saying, like, hey, you're not really thinking of, like, even worrying about that guy. How many times did you already go up there for every other guy? For Chase, Don went up there. It's like, really? You're going to waste your time going up there? The Santa Cruz Police Department would not let you come back into that city. And you didn't even do anything yet. They knew about you. So, what else is there to say about that? 4 sheriff cars had to kick you out of their city because they're scared of you. They don't want you anywhere around there. And then you have people coming up to you not believing that you even know the people that you're in charge of in LA. That's hilarious. And then you got this cat, you're worried about him? All you cared about was you made a promise to her, which you probably shouldn't have made, because you end up sharing information that now they use and they think they're special for having it. They wouldn't be shit. She's like your daughter and he's like your son. Literally. Like it's just such another level. And like really, he still uses the N-word. I'm serious. Like how small town hick is he? Like they don't have a clue, bro. They don't have a clue. They're just trapped. And that's still like even if we said something to people like don't touch him. He's not going to understand it. He's not going to understand why that's happening to him. And so it's like, I'll go around and tell people, man, I don't really care. I'm not looking to win. We never look to win. That's why you hear that song. How many niggas are ready to lose? You know, we're not. That's the whole thing with us. We get all of our street cred because we're basically there for other people. And now everyone else is with us. So, like, you know, have mercy on the soul of anyone who fucks with us. That's just the way it is. You know, half the people that are surrounding you don't even realize that, like, half of the shit they're making is off of me. Oh yeah, a lot of it. I mean, bad shit, real bad shit. We've been the savior in a lot of situations, man, where it's like really hairy moments, like Pulp Fiction type moments. So, like, you know, why is Marcellus Wallace tripping on this kid? Yeah, I know. I'm a nothing. I mean, that's totally the point. I'm nobody. Look at me. I have no money. I'm nothing like that. You're absolutely right. You would stomp me out, dude. No doubt about it. I get stomped out all the time. I'm serious. I get stomped out all the time. On purpose. Because, I mean, what can one man possibly do that like an army couldn't do better? That's a great quote right there. It's true. Like, and you'll feel it. You'll just sense it around you. So to bait me out into that is just like, you know, so he has a chance to like personally do something to you. What is he going to do to you? He can't kill you. You know, he doesn't understand that. You know, but, you know, as time goes on, as he grows up and he realizes what's really going on, you know, no one's that stupid. No one who's aware of what the situation is would ever get caught up in the mix of that. So, I mean, you know, you're clearly dealing with somebody who just doesn't know. He didn't even believe half the shit you said. And half the shit you said wasn't even the complicated part of it. You know, she dug her own grave. You can lie with her in it. You know, it's really not, you know, I made a big mistake even getting involved with some small town cats like that. You know, I'm totally out of my league because you're way below my league. You just aren't, you know, you aren't a part of that. It's not a product of your environment. It doesn't matter if you've been in prison. It doesn't matter where you're from. If I don't know you, like in the world, if I don't know you, if you haven't heard of me, like everyone else has, if you haven't heard of who I'm a part of, then it really isn't a fair fight. It's like having, you know, someone fight a fucking WWE, a fighter, an MMA fighter, and not telling him that this guy's not a street fighter. This guy's like, you know, that's what he does for a living. Except in my case, dude, you know, his first name isn't just his first name. His first name is, he's been that way since, well, God, how old? Since my early 30s. I was retired and going to get married. And even then, you were set for life. Then it was a phone call. And you're not even making those phone calls because you didn't want that to happen to people who said the same shit he did, and they had 10 times more power than that guy. You know, let him come and, you know, do something. Like, give me the pay, I'll write you a check. Like, you're talking to an old soul, and that's just in this life alone. And what I heard on the other end was just a kid. Like, he just really didn't get it. You know, I'm just getting all steaming hot. He heated up because of the drama that what's her name pulls me into. I'm not, you know how many guys she's had me take out for her? I don't mean literally. I mean, like she just sets them up so that, like, over and over again. And finally I started realizing I'm not her fucking hitman. She's just playing guys. You know, she knows what's going to happen every time I talk to them. You know, I ask around. Like, I'm not trying to get enemies because I did a hit for that bitch. Come on. She's put me up against all these dudes, Micahs and all these, you know, thinking that something's going to happen. And then laughs when I end up fucking clowning all them. And it's just like, she's just using you, man. Like, people pay money for what she's using you for. So, fuck this, you don't even know this guy. This guy doesn't even know who you are. He doesn't even understand. You know, second grade, and you're like, exactly. I've known her since a past life. You can't grasp that. Your experience level is just not at that level. Not many people are. It's like a 1% of the population understands that. And what's so scary is she does understand that, and she's getting you into trouble like that. Like, if I were you, I'd be pissed off at her. Because she clearly knows who she's working with. And so, like, I mean, think about that. That's the only person that we have a problem with. Is the top-notch evil guy. That's all you're just an instrument of that cat. And just like she is. And she gets love for it. And then she throws boys into the meat grinder that and she gets off on it. That's all she does by getting you into the mix. So I'm not going to do that to you. You'll know what I'm talking about later on. And I'm not saying it in any insulting way. That's the only way I can express it to you. So yeah, we fought and you beat me down. You kicked my ass. I swear I'll go with that story. But I'm not going to be a part of the reality of it, or what happens. All right, peace out. Quit using the N word too. Just yeah, it's that's making you even more hot.